Right, what am I doing today? So, got these. So these are the auxiliary ports. These go in here, and in the normal configuration would open and close. But because we're going for a supercharger, I'm going to lock them in their open position all the time. So what I've done is, in their open position, I've got this nice smooth transition at the bottom, but at the top they had just a right angle because they used to have to seal. So I've marked that off, and yeah, just made a nice job of making that all nice and round to promote the airflow. So now what am I going to do with this? So basically this needs to naff off, and I need it just to be a solid port. So I've marked around here where it sits against there, and then I'm going to cut this off, and then I think I'm going to put a sexy screw in the top here, and then fix it with some Loctite, so that all just becomes one forevermore then. And yeah, so going to figure out next job how I'm going to cut these down, make a nice job of them, because I've got a lathe, but they don't fit in the chuck of my lathe. There's only a little tiny lathe. Actually, maybe I can hold them on the inside. Yeah, maybe I'll hold them on the inside. Anyway, I'll yeah, give you an update of what I did. Okay, so this is the solution I came up with. As you can see, oh, it's nice. So that fits perfectly back there. So yeah, that's one done. How did I do it? Okay, so chucked it into the lathe on the inside, like I said, parting off tool. So yeah, like that. Ching. And perfection. One sleeve, one to go. So this is where we're at. We have got Supercharger, manifold, cool trumpet thing. It's looking sick. So 3D printed, designed and 3D printed these. They're printed from PETG. Probably survive for like a test run, but not for long term. I'll probably get them 3D printed out of nylon, or maybe even CNC machine, but we'll see. But they'll do for now for mocking up purposes and test run. So yeah, that's the like sort of supercharger, cold side if you like. Nearly done. A lot of people saying that this supercharger isn't big enough, but the calculations for like a low boost setup, which I'm going for, low to medium boost setup, it will put out enough. Got to change the pulley size, but yeah, we'll put out enough. Also, it can run up to 22,000 RPM is the peak for this. They recommend run it around 18,000 RPM for longevity reasons. Peak, if I go for like a higher boost setup, so like 8 psi on top of atmospheric, then it's going to be getting near to that, but we'll see how we go. I can always change up and go to something different in the future, but for now we're sticking with the plan. We'll stick with this. So the other night, finished cutting these down and making them nice, as you've probably seen earlier in this video. So now I need to fix them in position. So what you're going to see me do next is figure out where to put a set screw in both of these so we can fix them in. So yeah, cut to that now. Right, so sleeves are in, just threaded into the top, and then gasket compound around them, then Loctite, so it's all airtight. This one I can come in from the top, but come in from the side here because I kind of still want them accessible in case I want, because basically when the engine's built, what I could do if I really needed to is slacken these off and then wedge something in this inlet, and I could probably get it to turn or pull it out if I ever wanted to swivel them to reduce airflow. Or probably won't, but I thought it'd be better to keep them accessible rather than on the side where they're going to be covered. So yeah, that's those modified. Pretty happy with that. So that should all meet up with that when I eventually build my inlet manifold that'll come from the Supercharger. Right, so gathering my thoughts, what's next? I need to block off, so these are normally for the primary injectors, so I need to block those off. So I need to come up with something to do that. But for now, I think I'm going to cut some B-roll of some of these nice parts that I've made and call this one a night. And then the next video, I'll explain how I did this, because I don't think you need to see that. I probably just buy some big grub screws and thread this so I can put them in there, and then it's engine building time, I think. So yeah, if you're enjoying these videos, let me know in the comments, because that's great and it'll inspire me to do more. And I've got on my way to 100 subscribers, which is not bad. I think I'm at like 85 currently. So yeah, thank you all for coming along. It's going to get more interesting and more stuff. And then going on to the future, I want to do some videos around my jet boat. So I've got plans to build another one, but first I've got a few more modifications to do this one to make it as awesome as it could be. So thanks for sticking around, everyone. Like and subscribe, and I'll cut some B-roll.